good evening. Welcome to my video. My name is Tanuj and I'm a Tosca architect certified. Today I'm going to teach a very simple topic in Tosca, which is while and do while loop. So, first of all, what is the difference between a while and a do while loop? A while In a while loop, a condition is checked at the beginning of the iteration, and in a do while loop, the condition is checked at a end of your iteration. If I come to Tosca, and here I have done an example for you for a while and do while loop. If I show you, in a while loop, you have a condition and then the body of your statement. So here in condition, if your condition is valid, then only it enters into this loop. If condition is false, then it terminates the loop and come out of this statement. So let's see what is the difference in do while loop. In do while, the body of your statement is executed at least once, and then a condition is checked. So let's see in a practical way how we are going to do this in Tosca. So I have right click on my test case folder and I'm going to create a test case. So let me quickly create a test case and just name this as while loop test case. After this, we have something over here, three dot, where we can create a while statement. So once I click over this, I see I get a condition and a loop. So I'm not going to scan anything, I'm not going to verify anything, but I'm just going to show you how you can increase a value of I. So for that, I'm going to use a standard module which is called tbox set buffer, and either we can drag and drop from the standard module, or we can use it through this search and add test tip. The shortcut for this is Control T. I can simply type tbox set buffer, and this is gonna be my first step. So I'll move and drag here, and I'm gonna name my buffer as I, and I'm gonna set this value as 0. So when I run this, the value of I is stored as 0. That is, I'm initializing the value of I over here. Now I can rename this step initialize the value of I. So once I initialize the value of I, now I can have a condition where, let me add another step in condition, that is tbox evaluation tool. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to set a condition over here that until I is less than 5, I have to keep incrementing the I. So my condition is over here, it will be I less than 5. So I'm going to call my I. In Tosca, we can call or buffer with an expression curly braces b, and then I can put my buffer over here and I can close my bracket, and I can use it is less than 5, and if my expression is correct, it will come under blue color. Now in loop, I'm gonna increase the value of I with +1, like how I've did here. If you can see, I'm just gonna increase the value of I with +1. So the same buffer I can initialize what I have done over here. I can add it in my loop, and I can rename this step as I plus plus. And now over here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to perform a math operation, math of buffer of I, and I'm going to use close bracket. I'm going to close this, and let's see. I'm going to increase the value of I by every iteration. I'm going to increase the value of I with number 1. So first what I have done is I'm initializing a value of I equal to 0. In a while condition, I'm gonna verify the value of I is less than 5. So it goes 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is less than 5, true. And 5 is less than 5, no, it's equal to 5. So the condition will fail here, and until and it will come out of the statement. So until it pass, it goes and perform this loop. So I said if a condition is true, and that's the reason we are having an action mode over here, verify. So we are verifying this condition is true, the statement will enter my loop and it will increment the value of I by 1. So let's see how it is going. So I have not scanned anything, I'm just utilizing the standard modules, and I'm just giving you a basic example how you can use it. Now I'm just gonna run this test case, and the test case is passed. And now I'm gonna show you how. So I value was set to 1, and now this thing is repeated for 6 times, but I have set only the value as 5, I equal to 5. So it should have done it the repetition for 5 times, but it did for 6 times, because the sixth repetition, the condition failed. So 4 plus 1, 5 is less than, the evaluation is false and it does not enter the loop. But over here the condition was passed and it entered a loop, and it did 0 plus 1. In condition 2, it entered here, it did 1 plus 1. So it is performing a math operation in each iteration. So in similar to over here, until it came to step number 5. So 4 plus 1, and then it failed. So this is how your while loop work. Now we will see how your do while work. So again I'm gonna create a new test case, and I'm gonna write as do while test case, and it's very simple. Let me show you. Just come here, right click, and create a do statement. When you create a do statement, it is loop and condition. From my while, I'm going to copy whatever I gave in a loop. I said in a loop that please increase the value of I and also initialize the value of I. So I'm just going to copy this both step and paste it here, and this is going to be my first step. I have to initialize the value of I. In my loop, I can just drag and drop here that I'm gonna increment the value of I. So first my value of I will be set to 0, and now it will come to loop. So I equal to 0, so 0 plus 1, and now I have to say the condition. I have to define my condition. I can give my same condition that I should be less than 5 in do also. So I'm just gonna give it here. So what it's going to do is it's going to set a value of I equal to 0, then it is going to increase the value of I, 0 plus 1, and now we will have 1, and then it's going to check 1 is less than 5, true. Then again the statement will be repeated. Now I value is set to 1. Now 1 plus 1, 2. it will come and check the condition 2 less than 5. Similar way it will repeat. So first our loop will be executed and then a condition will be verified. Now let's see how can we do here. Yes, this condition is pass, and now if you see, it is repeated only for the 5 times, whereas in a while it repeated for 6 times. This is the difference what you can see. So here the buffer value 4 plus 1, here itself it went into a loop, but the condition was false. The statement stopped over here. So this is the difference between while and do while. Some more practical example if you want to see, I can show you. I come to this test case, and if I can show you something over here.